When I woke up, I had transmigrated into a world ruled by supernatural beasts, and after humans became adults, they would awaken all kinds of fierce beasts. Some people awakened the Nirvana fire phoenix with ancient true flames that could burn everything under the heavens. Some awakened beasts with the power of space, allowing them to travel through the sky and earth, and some even awakened powerful true dragons born with immortal and unyielding strength. But I awakened a broken house that had nothing to do with monsters at all. Just as the teachers and students at school were laughing at me and calling me trash, the broken house I had awakened suddenly made a sound. Congratulations, you have awakened the 10 ferocious divine hall past 10 trials, and you will be able to awaken the ancient fierce beasts. Today was the awakening ceremony of Shanghai Beast Academy. At that moment, a graceful girl walked toward the awakening platform. She was Liu Jiachi, the school beauty, and also my girlfriend, as she gently placed her hand on the awakening stone. A dazzling light instantly covered the entire area. Everyone cried out in shock. This aura must be at least a rank, and it might even be S rank. When the light on the platform faded, a beast that looked like a green feathered spirit deer appeared behind Liu Jiachi. It was actually an S rank green feather spirit deer, and it was a healing type beast, a top tier support beast. Everyone present went wild because the green feather spirit deer had amazing healing power on the battlefield and was extremely popular in any holy legion. The quality of awakened beasts was divided into 7 levels. Generally speaking, a rank was already considered a very good genius. If someone awakened an S rank beast, they were a dragon among men and a chosen talent who would definitely be able to join one of the 4 top holy legions in the future. As for SS rank, that was a national treasure level existence, and anything above that was even harder to imagine. So at this moment, Liu Jiachi could be said to have an unlimited future. Then Liu Jiachi walked toward me and said calmly, "Good luck." Later, I could clearly feel that her attitude toward me had changed a little. After nodding, I walked toward the awakening platform. When I placed my hand on the awakening stone, a dim shadow of a palace appeared above my head. The crowd immediately burst into laughter. Did you walk into the wrong scene? Everyone else awakens beasts, but you awaken a house. And the most ridiculous thing is that this house looks completely useless. Everyone mocked me non-stop, but at that moment my expression became strange because several lines of words appeared inside the palace. Congratulations, you have bound yourself to the 10 ferocious divine hall. Complete 10 trials, and you may awaken the 10 ancient fierce beasts. The first trial has begun. Please swallow the awakening stone in front of you within 1 minute. If time runs out, the mission will be considered failed, and the divine hall will automatically unbind. If the mission succeeds, you will pass the first fierce beast trial and awaken the super SSS rank Taotie trial. The host may transform and obtain the power of Taotie. Seeing this, I was shocked. I looked at the awakening stone in front of me, which was as big as a head, and fell silent. At this time, the principal Jin Pingdao told the dean beside him not to let this trash waste any more time. Go tell Jiao Zong that his college entrance qualification has been revoked and that he is expelled. Make him move out of the student dormitory immediately and pay back the tuition he owes within 1 month, otherwise let the law deal with him. The dean nodded and walked toward me. Jiao Zong, I have something to inform you. Since you have not paid your tuition for a year, our school has decided to expel you. Please move out of the dormitory within 1 day. Also pay back the tuition you owe within 1 month, or we will hand you over to legal authorities. Then he handed me the expulsion notice. At the same time, Liu Jiachi also walked over and said, I just awakened an S-rank beast while you awakened a useless low-grade thing. We are no longer people from the same world. We're not suitable anymore. Let us break up. After saying that, she turned and walked down from the platform. But at that moment, the voice of the 10 ferocious divine hall sounded again. 1 minute remains. Host, please complete the trial immediately. Otherwise, the 10 ferocious divine hall will automatically unbind. Hearing this, I directly picked up the awakening stone in front of everyone and stuffed it into my mouth. Everyone was completely stunned, but at that moment my consciousness had already entered 10 ferocious divine hall. Inside the hall, the eyes of one stone statue suddenly lit up, and a terrifying scene appeared before me. A monstrous beast devoured the stars and swallowed the moon, feeding on the sun, moon, and stars. Its power shook the sky and earth, and the entire starry sky seemed to lose its light. I was completely shocked. So this was the super S-rank ancient fierce beast Taotie. Just then Taotie's scarlet eyes fell on me. It opened its bloody mouth and bit toward me. At the same time, a stream of information rushed into my mind. Congratulations, you have completed the first level trial of Taotie. You have obtained the power of Taotie. The host may now transform into the super SSS rank ancient fierce beast Taotie and obtain Taotie's inherited talents. Talent 1, infinite devouring talent. 2, infinite plunder, which allows you to steal other people's talents and use them as your own. This ability can only be used once on each target, and the person whose talent is stolen will permanently lose the talent. However, the target strength cannot exceed yours by more than 1 major realm. Talent 3, savage tyranny. When Taotie enters a rage state, its attack, defense, and recovery abilities increase by 10 times, and the battle will not stop until the enemy dies. But this talent causes great damage to the body, so it must be used carefully. After reading the talent information, I could not help widening my eyes. These talents were simply too overbearing. Then the second trial was released. The 10,000 beasts trial. Successfully devour 10,000 bronze level beasts. To complete it, Sir, what are you all standing there for? Hurry up and call the police, bring the military and forces here. This kid destroyed the awakening stone. He is going to prison. But at that moment, I suddenly opened my eyes and got up from the ground. Jin Pingdao shouted, you finally woke up. Let me tell you, this awakening stone is worth 5 million. You must pay for it. But when Jin Pingdao met my eyes, he suddenly felt his heart tremble. He had actually been frightened by my gaze. The next second, a cloud of blood mist wrapped around my entire body, and a terrifying evil aura spread through the air. Everyone could not help holding their breath as a roar shook the heavens and earth. The blood mist slowly faded, and a tall blood-red figure appeared before everyone. This figure was more than 3 meters tall. Its entire body was covered in black and dark red armor, and the armor was marked with large blood flame patterns like something from hell on its chest. There was a strange face with closed eyes. This was the ancient fierce beast I had awakened. Taotie.